What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Minnesota Twins versus Chicago White Sox Major League Baseball matchup going down Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season, but what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yurfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays that I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. Trust me, you want to be in on this. $1,000 bettors are up 33 units over the last 6 days, so you want to get in while you can. But let's get to this one between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. The Minnesota Twins sending out Pablo Lopez to the mound here, while the White Sox will counter with Eric Fede. And Fede, a 3.10 ERA. He's made a few turns through the rotation. Last time out was his best start, 5 2/3 innings, a 3-hit shutout ball against a solid Kansas City Royals team that is really good against right-handers that give up a ton of contact. And he's actually given up 2 runs or less in 3 of his 4 starts this season. We've seen Fede go usually about 5 plus innings. Made it into the 6th inning in his last start for the first time, and is seemingly holding up pretty well. And now it gets a matchup against a Twins team that still strikes out a ton against right-handed pitching. Over the last week against righties, the Minnesota Twins have the 9th highest strikeout rate, 25% against right-handed pitching. When you look at their numbers just over the course of the entire 2024 season to this point, they're still top 5 highest strikeout rate in baseball against righties, 26.9%. So if Fede can drum up some strikeouts, I think the White Sox could be in good shape to at least get a win here. They're going to have to be. Fede is going to have to be really good because the offense for the White Sox has been non-existent for a lot of the season. 2 runs or less scored in 7 of their last 9 entering Monday's action, so we'll have to see if that can hold up. Now, Pablo Lopez is still one of the better pitchers in this Minnesota Twins rotation. He was traded for Luis Arraez, so hopefully he can be that for the Twins. But the thing about Lopez is that you look at his splits last year, he was a much better pitcher on the road than his numbers at Target Field, and he's had the benefit, at least by his standards, of pitching a lot of his starts this season on the road. But you look at the road splits last year. Lopez had a 3.10 ERA on the road compared to a 4.21 ERA at home. And this season, you look at Lopez's splits. At home, he's given up the 4 runs, 3 earned on 6 hits over 5 2/3. On the road, a 3.71 ERA. So he's really not even pitching that well away from Target Field either. And I'm openly bashing the Chicago White Sox for how bad this offense has been, over the course of the season. They're dead last in batting average against right-handed pitching, hitting just 189. And over the last week, against right-handed pitching entering Monday's action, the White Sox still dead last, hitting just 147. But I'm not laying minus 270 with the Minnesota Twins. I get it. The White Sox are hideous. This lineup is hideous. But we're getting more than 2 times our money with a pitcher in Eric Fede that's actually been a viable option for the Chicago White Sox this season. I think this is just a price that's based on the fact that the Chicago White Sox have been as poor as they have been. But let's not forget, the Minnesota Twins entering Monday's action are just 7-13 this season. So I'm not there with the Minnesota Twins. I'll take a shot here on the White Sox plus the 1.5, as well as sprinkle a little bit on the money line at plus 220, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.